Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
Hello.
Hi.
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 It's Luke and Ellen here.
Hello.
In the burning Californian sunshine. I keep my sunglasses. You'll be able to watch me through the course of this video.
You
getting
can probably
gradually
see yourselves.
More sunburned.
There you are in my lens. Hi everyone.
Yeah, sorry that we're not on the purple sofa back home this week.
No.
These trips to go see things often don't come together until very, very short notice.
Yeah. And this is sort of something that we couldn't really say no to because it's quite exciting.
Yeah, it is quite exciting.
Yeah.
So
Apple keynote.
Yeah, so we've been at the Apple event today. We messed around with a few bits of...
Yeah.
Messed around with a few things.
Yeah.
New iPhone has 3 cameras on it.
The Pro has 3 cameras.
Oh yeah, the Pro version has 3 cameras on it.
Technically, how many cameras are on the front of them nowadays? Is it still just the one, or
I think
is it
it's
just a
still
really
just
good
the one, but they've added
Yeah.
the single most important feature in the history of technology,
Yeah.
which is slow motion capabilities to the front-facing camera.
And
of an
they've
iPhone.
coined the term Slofies.
Slofies.
Which we were both sitting there going, but then also, yeah. I'm going to be using that word.
I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed because it worked.
It works.
I was like, Slofies?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
no.
It sounds nice to say.
That's what we're calling it forever.
It's fun to say.
Just try saying it now. Form the word in your mouth.
Slofie.
It sounds like a name for a sloth.
Yeah, it's like a pun name on Sophie for sloth.
Sophie the sloth.
Slophie.
Slophie the... No, wait, it's not going to work. It's too complicated. So hence, we are out here in the burning... Did I mention it's burning Californian
it's suddenly gotten
sunshine.
very, very warm.
This light is very bright.
Yeah.
It is the most flattering light we could find.
Yeah.
Not sure it's doing the trick.
Oh,
well,
I've got a bit of shade here.
how did you end up with the shade?
Shuffle over. It's all good. There we go.
Oh god, that feels amazing. But it's breaking up the camera angle.
We can move.
Hang on.
Come on, guys.
All right,
Come
it's
with
a
us.
movable feast. Come with us on a journey. And the journey
Come
is...
with me and you'll see. Hey! Hang on, I'm going to bring you in. Bring you in a little bit further, everyone. There we go.
Oh my god,
we're in the
that's
shade.
a total game changer.
Look at it.
Everything's good again.
Hey.
Okay, so we had a little go with the new iPhones.
Yes.
We played a couple of the games that are coming out on Apple Arcade.
Yes.
Apple Arcade's kind of interesting. That's, obviously our main interest because it's the gaming thing. Apple wants it to be a sort of Netflix for games.
Yeah.
So the idea is you pay, it's like $5 a month, and for that, across all of your Apple products, you can play, you can download as many games as you want within this catalogue. And there's a lot of games.
There are a
There's
lot.
some big name developers on board. Konami,
Yeah.
Capcom. But I think it's fair to say at this stage that it's very, very much like most iPhone gaming, aimed squarely at the hyper casual gaming market.
Like people who just want to be able to pick up and play a new game on their phone for their commute, whether they are very big, and they did the same with Apple TV on advertising it as a family package.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite nice that you pay this amount and then it goes across all your devices. That's quite good if you are a household that spends a lot of time and money on mobile games.
Well, I think obviously the people who watch Outside Extra and the people who watch us play video games, are already really into video games and like playing the ones with big budgets and big names and big series and stuff, but it's worth remembering quite how many people there are out there for whom gaming is a big part of their lives but would never describe themselves as gamers and just want to crush some candies.
I've had the thing where people introduce me to people going, oh, she works in video games, then they go, oh, have you played this, and it's a number of mobile titles that I've never heard of. So I'm like, I don't know. I was trying to communicate with a small child who was like, do you play Clash of Clans? And I was like,
No. Have you heard of Final Fantasy VII? Clash of Clans!
They're just like, and it's just like, there are the kids out there that just want to be able to play.
A skeleton.
Yeah. I think like a subscription-based service is pretty good if you want to like experiment with different games, if you find yourself buying a lot of different games.
I think, if you play games on your phone anyway, then I think this kind of makes sense. And I play a lot of games on my phone, although I don't have an iPhone, so...
Yeah, and I think the whole thing of announcing it as well with the TV Plus thing
TV Plus. Yeah, another subscription service.
Another subscription service, like Netflix, $4.99 a month. Both of them $4.99, householdy things, and I think it's quite nice for the Apple marketing department to be like, under $10 a month and you have all your video games and all your TV needs met.
Yes, and for a lot of people that will be true. It will meet all of their TV and gaming needs, but it's $10 a month for all of the videos and games that you can get through those services.
Apple.
Which does not include Glow,
no.
which is Ladies of Wrestling on Netflix. Which is really the only TV program
worth watching.
Anyone needs.
That and She-Ra, you know.
Exactly, 2 boxes ticked.
If you want to play the biggest AAA title, but if you're a family that spends a lot of money on mobile games or, really likes Jason Momoa, then if
you're the family that just can't get enough Jason Momoa. That looked pretty cool. That show C.
That looked interesting.
Yes,
and they'd done a lot of talking with people who are partially sighted to get a better idea, to not be completely ignorant about it. So that's,
Yeah, and obviously when you're approaching, so the premise of the show is that it's in the future and humanity has lost the power of sight.
They lost power of sight.
And then some children are born who can see.
And people are like, oh no.
Everyone's freaking out.
But
so obviously, that is the kind of thing that I think, if not approached sensitively, could go very wrong. But you hope that because they have done those consultations, maybe, it might be a more authentic portrayal of what it's like to live blind or partially sighted. So.
Yeah, I think that'd be really interesting.
The game that I was interested in when I saw it pop up was Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Yeah.
Which is this kind of neon rhythm action game. It made me think a little bit almost of like Nier Automata in the way that it kind of just switches genres seemingly. It seems to be a rhythm action game, but there's also fighting and flipping around, and it's all based around this really promising sounding soundtrack, which
it sounds
really cool.
Gorgeous music.
The other thing that's cool about that is that game is coming out on the Switch.
Yeah.
So I think that is that is the only Apple Arcade game that I think they mentioned today
that wasn't exclusive.
Yeah. And to me, actually, I think I'm more excited about the one that is cross-platform. Anyway, you've listened to our Apple market analysis long enough, and as a reward for sitting through that, would you like to now see our Slofies that we got?
Bouncing that hair.
Beautiful. I think that's the best one we got all day.
Well, there they are. 2 equally good Slofies. Everyone can agree that they were, you know what, I think they both had, they were both good. They were different.
We both had
good,
very good
different.
motion in our hair.
Yes.
We had good hair
Agreed.
movements, good bounce.
I'll go to great Slofies. Yeah, that was cool. That's basically like the thing of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slofies. That's it's what, here on site, the event's just ended. Overhearing people talking, in the hands-on, outside afterwards, in the cafe down the road, everyone's just talking about Slofies.
Yeah.
Slofies are the thing. Everyone get on board with Slofies. I'm afraid.
Yeah, so...
I didn't want it, you didn't want it, but it's happening. And this is the world now, so...
There was this moment around us where everyone went... and even Apple knew that everyone was going to have that reaction of... and they were like,
but they did it anyway.
Lol.
They still pulled the trigger
trolls,
on Slofies.
I love it.
Yeah. Slofie. I don't even hate the word anymore.
No.
See, that's how quick it takes hold. This is how it happens, people.
So, we're going to do comments. A little bit different. We've got some comments written down from our videos from our lovely commenters. You guys, hello. This week we did a few videos. First one, we did Deadly Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
looking at the cute
unassuming Pokemon.
Unassuming Pokemon who could totally end humanity.
Yeah, kill everyone on Earth. Easily.
So, Hilary Wood-McDonnell was very pleased with your sass, saying, Luke's sass level in this video is giving me life. He's so done with all these deceptively cute Pokemon.
Oh, it was quite a sassy one, that.
Yeah, it was something we noted. We didn't mean to, but when we divided up the Pokemon to, not literally, dissected them, but when we divided them up, the two that we gave you were the ones where it ended like murder them, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Euthanize them now.
This is like an interesting quirk of the way we work. So we all work on scripts and we divide them all up, and then the person who presents that segment isn't necessarily the person who wrote it.
This Pokemon goes out of its way to protect us from itself, but you know there are trainers willing to risk huge disastrous storms in order to put it in a little ball in their pocket and take it to Poke Battles. So the next time you put Lugia in a Pokeball, may we also suggest encasing that Pokeball in concrete and throwing it in the ocean.
So I think I wrote one of those, but not the other, because I guess if I was writing it, I maybe would have thought, oh, we've already got a joke where at the end we kill the Pokemon. So let's try and not have two jokes where we kill the Pokemon. But you know, but then when it all gets mixed up, you end up with sometimes I end up seeming unfairly salty. Am I that salty?
But it's good. It's good. Good sass. Good sass levels.
Right.
Tim Hutchinson also, because there's the bit where I eat the flapjacks.
Oh yeah.
Because the end of the world is happening.
Yeah.
But I learnt something in the comments of this.
You learned something
from many people, including Tim Hutchinson, who said, "As an American, the little bucket of brown squares called flapjacks confused me. I was expecting pancakes. So in America, another word for pancakes is flapjacks.
It's a flapjack.
But in the UK, a flapjack is basically oats, golden syrup, sugar, and butter.
Whack it in the oven.
Until it goes
rock solid.
No, you have it nice and gooey, because otherwise it just turns into a granola bar.
I like a little bit of crunch on it. The ones you get from the supermarket are always super soft, too soft. You want it. No. You want it to have. You obviously want it to be a bit soft and chewy, but like it's got to have some resistance to it. Let's make this the poll. Up there in the corner now. Vote.
Yeah, you get the blooming Nature Valley ones that break your teeth. Yeah. You want a bit of crunch,
only because your teeth aren't used to it, because you've got soft flapjack baby teeth. Can't handle. Can't handle the good stuff. Can't handle the hard.
About my flapjack
stuff.
teeth.
All right, what else we got?
We got Vega Mantid regarding Gardevoir and their ability to create a black hole. Don't worry, if the black hole's small enough, it'll collapse straight away, and the release of Hawking radiation will only be equivalent to a nuclear explosion.
Cool.
So,
sounds chill.
Yes, sounds chill.
Okay, that's good. Peace of mind. But the thing about all of these destructive Pokemon is you have to factor in how many Pokemon there are.
Yeah.
And what does Gardevoir? The thing is, it triggers the black hole whenever its Pokemon trainer is in danger, and they're always in danger.
Always.
Even from falling and scuffing their knee in the long grass. Which I think Gardevoir would count as an emergency.
Because if they could just make a black hole, it's fine, because it doesn't mean that they'll use it. But it's that trainer in danger. They're always in danger. Have you never seen an episode of Pokemon?
Yeah. Trainer danger. Fire the nukes.
Also, on the channel, we played some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yes, we did.
Because Banjo-Kazooie radded. There was a Sans skin outfit for the Mii fighter. So Voltzoen put in the timestamp 1 minute 02.
Yeah.
It's time for Salt Boys.
Killed you bad.
Oh, I know Andy's good. Yes, Luke. Yes, Luke.
Punch him out of him. Punch him out of him.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Oh,
Jesse.
there we go. Jesse. That's right.
Oh,
Looks like Team Luigi's blasting off again.
Oh, you really hit that mountain, didn't you?
Wow, you really did a good job being someone who doesn't play this game ever, Luke.
Oh.
Did a real good job, real well done. Use your final smash that I don't even know how to do.
It's confusing because what Andy's saying makes me feel bad, but what I'm doing makes me feel good. Was this when Andy was getting dismayed, having a hard time?
I feel a lot of sympathy for Andy because the first couple of streams that we did, I didn't get to play the game as much as I wanted to before the stream, just because of busyness, and so I was a total noob.
Not putting in the hours. Like me, crunching through rock hard flapjacks, maining Zelda, putting in the hours, getting tough.
Well, now I'm slightly more competent at it. At least I kind of sort of know what I'm doing.
You can get back to the stage when you're knocked off.
Yes, exactly.
Which is maddeningly frustrating.
Yeah, which is the main thing that I was completely like, how do I do this?
It's so un-Nintendo as well. Like like the idea. It's like, oh, Mario, you jump, you press the button, then you jump, and Smash Brothers like, well, you jump, then you jump again, and then you need to press a different button with up on the stick, and that's your up aerial, which can be used as a recovery move. Yeah. And then, of course, you can get a little extra distance with your
special
side dash
and all that sort of stuff. And because also on top of that, like with Smash kind of having all these extra options, it's so different to any other fighting game. So like if you put me against Andy in a normal fighting game, I would be gone. Like
he loves fighting games.
He's very good.
It's very frustrating when you play a game that you know can be played well and has depth to it. Yeah. But you don't know the depth yet.
No, and because he's not had the chance to play it outside of streams. So like I think he's doing you're doing amazing, sweetie, to do the meme. Okay,
I think that came off. I think that came off in a little more condescending. Try again.
Andy, honestly, you are an absolute legend when it comes to jumping into our Smash streams.
This is going
and
better.
The fact that Luke and I
yourself.
Yeah, like you're is that to me?
Love life. No, it's to Andy.
Yeah, and Andy is an absolute legend for joining us on a game that he's very new to still, because we've not given him a chance to play with it. I think I'd better lend him my Switch.
Absolutely not.
So we
don't need more sharks in the pool. What if he starts maining Zelda, eating hard flapjacks?
I don't know whether people notice in the stream, but every once in a while, sometimes me and Andy look at each other like, this guy here used to play with his mates every weekend.
Yeah, putting in the hours. Some would call that hard work.
It was a slightly chaotic stream because of some technical issues.
The internet kept dying. Because the internet nightmare. I had to keep crawling around on the floor trying to reconnect it.
It did an amazing thing. But right at the end, me, Mike and Andy all went as Captain Falcon against CPU.
Yes,
and
that was great. That was so much fun.
iCam here just says, enjoyed the stream. That end fight was chaotic. And I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
That was great.
I actually didn't immediately die in that one, so I was quite happy with my performance.
I think one of the things about Smash Brothers, and one of the reasons that I really appreciate people watching those live streams, is that if you're not familiar with it, if you don't watch a lot, it just looks like noise, like visual noise, just random colours and shapes and explosions, and it's so hard to keep track of. I think watching a Smash Brothers fight is really, really exciting and really fun once you can
follow it
past that information. But so thank you everyone who stuck with those streams, even though it was just brightly coloured nonsense.
Yeah, finally going on to Show of the Weekend from last week, where you did some astral chain things. You asked me about my imaginary friends as a kid.
Oh yeah.
First off, one of my imaginary friends was Raphael, named after the Ninja Turtle.
But not the Ninja Turtle.
Not the Ninja Turtle, he just had the same name. Okay. Because also a kid at my school was also called Raphael, and so I thought that kid was the coolest kid ever, because he had the same name as a Ninja Turtle.
This is interesting that you should mention that, because my imaginary friend when I was a kid was called Darren, and in my mind looked like a kid at school who I thought was really cool, but wasn't friends with me. I just thought,
they're so cool.
So it was cool, so I was like, that's the point.
The cool kids, so we pretended to be. And Dominick Rankin really enjoyed that, saying, Ellen and Luke adorably bonding over imaginary friends is exactly the type of content I'm here for.
Aww.
So thanks.
That was nice. I can't believe we've never thought to talk about imaginary friends again.
I know.
Let us know in the comments what your imaginary friends were.
Yes.
I feel like we should do a list in a commentary edition. It's just best imaginary friends ranked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you had me draw.
Yes.
Peepokun.
Peepokun, yes.
It was like a mouse thing. I didn't do it very well. But here's what it looked like.
See yours, and then I'll hold this up next to you so you can compare. I think yours. I think yours has a certain charm. See, regular Peepoken is just like, hey, yeah, let's be cool. Or is this one? I wouldn't commit a crime in this guy's town.
Yeah. But lots of people in the comments, actually, I spotted this, were saying something similar to Sunrise Ashes. He said, let's be honest, Ellen drew Danger Mouse with a cute blue hat.
Yeah.
So I can see that, yeah.
Very Danger Mouse
I'm
vibes
a big,
from what you
know, he's the fastest, he's the quickest, he's the best. Danger Mouse. He's the greatest, he's magnific.
Kids, ask your parent what Danger Mouse is.
No, they don't have to because they re-released it with...
Did the kids watch the re-release?
It's a good one. It's honestly,
I love Danger Mouse.
The original series, the new one with Armstrong doing the voice and Kevin Eldon as Penfold. Very good Kevin casting. But yeah, it does look a bit like Danger Mouse. I have to say, apart from the nose isn't quite right for Danger Mouse. It needs to be longer, but.
Not quite the iconic Danger Mouse profile.
No. And you had me make an actual astral paper chain.
Yeah. You're making it sound like I was really mean to you last episode. All these comments like, and then you made me do this. And then you made me draw this.
Well, Mr. Maria wants to share, he shared an experience in the comments of watching this show.
Thank you.
Me watching show of the weekend. Friend enters the room. Friend, what are you watching? Me, a gaming stream. Ellen does the paper chain. Friend, sure.
Paper chains are a game.
Yes.
Look, we showed Astral Chain gameplay footage. The quiz always has gameplay footage in it.
Yeah.
So take that, accusers, naysayers. No one can say it's not entirely themed around the video game because it is.
Well, I think my favourite ones are where we just go off on a random tangent. Our aim is to make Show of the Weekend enjoyable for people who don't know anything about video games as well.
Or don't know anything about the particular game that we're talking about that week.
Exactly. So hopefully that works.
So who doesn't love paper chains?
But then
Trees.
Sorry.
Don't apologise to them, Ellen. Make chains out of all of them.
Finally, we got the paper chain that I made and put it on Mike. We decided it made a nice accessory.
Yeah, this is the important way, and it definitely fits.
And a fabulous accessory coming into autumn.
Tom Clark in the comments related to that moment, saying, Mike's face is the exact look I give when my kids try to dress me.
Oh.
Okay, do you want to pick my outfit? Yeah, I'll definitely wear this outside.
Mike is, bearing in mind his Hitman playstyle, he is a well of patience.
Yes.
He has so much patience.
It's because he uses up all of Andy's patience in Hitman, and then he absorbs it, and then he uses it to deal with
vampire.
us. Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you, Ellen, for taking me through some of the comments.
Hey,
and thank you guys for watching this very unusual episode of Show of the Weekend.
Yeah.
As we say, these things do sort of come together quite short notice a lot of the time. We really do everything we can to not interrupt the regular Show of the Weekend broadcast, because we know a lot of people, like, it's part of their weekly weekend ritual watching it. It's part of our weekly ritual making it. We really love it, and we do not fudge with it lightly. So thank you so much.
Hope you enjoyed this slightly different Show of the Weekend.
Yeah.
On the road.
I'm going to go get some after sun and maybe something a little pop in the microwave. A little peckish. Good job I picked up those Hot Pockets.
Oh, yeah.
See you next week.
Thanks.